The radio shopping show is sponsored by WRMN and the businesses where the certificates mentioned on this program may be redeemed. Welcome to the Radio Shopping Show, the most amazing show on the radio. The Radio Shopping Show is a fun and unique way to save 40, 50, 60% or even more on travel destinations, family or fine dining, entertainment, auto services, plus thousands of other items. To participate on the Radio Shopping Show, simply call area code 847-931-1410. 931-1410. Questions about various merchandise and how to shop with us are welcome as well. Or go to our website, www.WRMN1410.com. Now, let's save money with the Radio Shopping Show.
And good afternoon, everybody. This is Leah sitting in for Matt on this 5 o'clock hour. A lot of fun happening in studio. We actually had the opportunity to listen a little bit to some of the music that came through because Matilda, the musical, has made its way to the WRMN studio. And you can probably see I've got 5 of the actors performing right in the background here, starting it off. And I'll say your name and the character you're going to be playing. And then why don't you raise your hand, okay? Or just give me a hey, hello, all right? So let me hear from Vera. She is Matilda. There we go. I'm going to do it one more time. Let me see you here. Get your hello again. Hi, Vera.
Hi.
There we go. Now we're going to go to Mason.
Hello.
And Mason, you are playing Bruce. There you go. And then we have Miss Morgan on the other side, and she's also doing Matilda, correct?
Yeah. Hello.
All right, there she goes, the giggly girl on the end. Then we've also got Miss Honey, which was probably one of my favorite characters of this play, just because it was recognizing the specialness of somebody. So that is Miss Claire in the back. There she goes. And then we also have available today Miss Felisa, and then she is Miss Trunchbull. And you, she's all bubbly and light and airy right now, but we all know about Miss Trunchbull, right? Yes, that's a thumbs down kind of one. So first of all, I want to say welcome to you guys for joining us in studio today. And we're going to be doing, trying to get a little bit of information from everybody. So first of all, let's just chat with the 3 up here right by the microphones. For those of you, just for the listeners out there, how many people have been performing before? Has anybody had experience in it? Yeah, so everybody has been performing before. So is Matilda a book that how many of you may have read? Were you familiar with it before the musical? I think any Roald Dahl book is one of my favorites that my kids always had growing up, right? He's got just a few of them out there, right? But Matilda the musical, how many of you actually had a chance to watch the movie when it was out? Do you remember when the movie came out? Yeah.
On Netflix.
There you go.
Yeah.
And Matilda to me almost reminded me a little bit of a Willy Wonka, like a long time ago. That Willy Wonka just had all of these challenges that he had to face. Fortunately, Matilda's got a little special power in her that can kind of play a little bit more even, don't you think?
Yeah.
All right, so first of all, let's ask you, Vera. Vera, what town are you from?
I'm from Carroll Stream.
And you're at Carroll Stream, and obviously the role is split with you and Miss Morgan on the other end. So does that mean, like, as the nights go by each night, so it's not always the same person, or does it switch up during the actual performance?
We switch off during scenes in rehearsals as well, but for the actual performance as well, we switch off each day. We all have to learn every line.
I was going to say, it's a lot of dialogue, and I think when you've repeated it so much, some of it you probably could repeat other people's lines too. Does it happen that way?
Sometimes, yeah, we're exchanging with them.
Right. And for you, Miss Morgan, on the other end, also playing Matilda, did you two know each other ahead of time?
No.
Because Matilda's a pretty big character in this piece. I understand how they'd split it up. Is that the only character they have in the role, that they have the dual two people playing?
Yes.
Yeah. So did you ever think that you'd be able to get to be in like a major theater performance, like right on stage in a character like Matilda?
Like maybe one day, but like when I first started theater, I thought I'd probably never get a lead role. And
yeah. And so that's like probably what the hope is like you try for it. And, we should, and real quickly here, we'll do this so we don't forget at the end. I think we've got some really proud supporters standing in the background here. So why don't we give a hand clap to them for driving you all around to the performances. Any other parent out there will be familiar and understand where that comes from. Let me talk to you, Mason, in the middle. Now, Mason actually plays the friend that has to eat the cake. And when he said that, I knew exactly what it was. I couldn't remember that his name was Bruce, but I remember when she forces him to have to eat the cake because every kid likes sweet stuff, right?
Yeah.
So do you actually have to eat cake in the role?
So they're gonna make it like a foldable cake, and then they're just gonna put like frosting on like.
Okay, that's probably a good idea.
Yeah.
Although, you know what? That's a love-hate relationship. I think it would be good, and if you have to eat that much of it, it's so great. What have you done in the theater prior to Matilda? You said that you have done something before?
Yes, I've done 6 shows besides Matilda being a favorite Die Everyone But Kid the musical.
Got it. And for the people who have been in performances before, did your parents take you as a kid? I know we had asked off the screen, and Mason, you had said your dad took you to them before just to show the theater. But I think that's probably one of the best things they can do. Isn't it fun to see live theater?
It very much is.
Yeah.
Very fun.
Yeah. And I can remember, watching, I think, watching all of them, even if you go to some of the city theaters, the bigger ones, it's nice that the Children's Theater of Elgin here provides this platform for the young talent that we have. I think Elgin as a community, we work a lot with the arts, so I think that's pretty cool. Are you any of you planning on being in acting when you get older? Do you like to hope and continue to stay in the theater?
Mm-hmm. Love it.
Yeah, what about you?
Well, like for a while, but like as like a job, I kind of want to be a teacher.
Well, you know what? That's great. That means that the people who have taught you have done a good job. Yeah, because nobody ever wants to be somebody when they grow up for somebody that just they didn't like, right? You always want to be, if you have a friend who's an astronaut, fine, I'm going to be an astronaut. But there's a lot of people that says a great thing about your teachers out there. All right, so what we're going to do is let's do a really quick switch here. So I'm going to have you guys kind of step up a little bit, and we're going to have Claire and Felisa come in here at the same time so they don't have to bend on over and lean in. So we're going to have them come down, and these are the 2 characters that are actually going to be playing the roles of Miss Honey. And I have to assume she's Ms. Trunchbull because I don't know that anybody'd ever marry her, right?
Yeah, Miss Trunchbull, never been married.
So we got Miss Felisa joining us today, and you have some history. I saw you raised your hand. Have you done theater before as well?
Oh, yeah, I've been with this company for so long. I think I started 7th, 8th grade. Overall, I've done like over 20 productions.
Wow.
So, yeah, and I've been doing like stuff in college too right now, so... Yeah, I've been able to do like 2 productions up in Milliken where I go for acting. So yeah,
so
really love theater.
That obviously you do. You know what? And then how exciting to get such a major role.
Oh yeah, so exciting. I was so thrilled because I wasn't able to go to in-person auditions because I was at college. So I was able to send in a video, and I am so blessed to have this role. And my situation's a little unique with this one because I wasn't able to join their rehearsals until like a month in. So I put under a lot of pressure to, 1, learn the role and to work with cast members at the same time. So a learning curve for me, but honestly, it's so worth it because Trunchbull has been one of like the main roles that I really wanted. And I auditioned for this show back when we were doing it during COVID, and this was the main, Trunchbull was the one that I wanted, but... Because
it had to take a back seat, right, when COVID
Yes,
hit,
it had
right?
to take a back seat.
That was the original one when you knew it. So how many of you, when you got the role, just a show of hands, went back and watched the movie or watched the TV or read the book again? Did anybody?
Oh, I watched it.
Oh, I totally went. No? Really? Okay, let's talk to you, Miss Claire. So you, as I said this when we first started, that Miss Honey was probably one of my favorite characters on there because I think, you always root for Matilda, but there's always somebody that's just kind of on their side. There's the kid friends, the characters that play, but there's always the teacher out there that recognizes. I think one of you were saying that you wanted to be a teacher when you grow up. Were you excited to get the role of Miss Honey?
Oh, I was so excited.
Yeah.
It was really exciting to find out.
And I think, how old are you?
I'm 15.
15, and you are?
I'm 19.
19. So you have these people that are playing adult characters, So for the first time, is this the first adult character that you've played in your theater career?
Yeah.
How about you?
I've played in adult
yeah,
before,
you're still
but-
19. Yeah, but I think to me that's fun because it's all different than playing a kid. There's a responsibility and a maturity that you have to bring to the role, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. What do you like most about playing Miss Honey?
Well, what I like most is like kind of her character development throughout the story. First, she's kind of very reserved and like kind of scared of Miss Trunchbull. But towards the end, she kind of learns to like stand up for herself, stand up for Matilda, and like Matilda has like taught her like to stand up and like be strong. So that's what I like the character development the most.
I think too, and it recognizes, we kind of live in a world where sometimes people have to deal with a bully. Sometimes it's, in this case, it happens to be an adult, right? But you have to do that, and not everybody has the strength to do it. So how ironic that a young little girl helped her build that strength to be able to have that wherewithal to say, not doing you anymore, right? Yeah. So a character, I don't even know at 15 if I would have even used the word character development. That's pretty impressive if you ask me. Let me ask you again. Felicia, you're coming in here, and like I said, I understand. First of all, I also think it's great. God bless technology that they are able to, take your rehearsal. Was it hard for you guys to practice every day, and then just all of a sudden the person who's playing this main character? Because how did you practice? Did you just have a cutout of Felicia standing there? How did it work that you were able to practice and rehearse with her? It wasn't exciting? Yeah. Well, to you, were you familiar with her and her theater history with the children's theater before? No. So the one thing I've always thought is very interesting, and I love this idea, is that there's something, like with sports, when you watch, when you're in high school, and maybe some people and excel in sports a lot, that it's all about teamwork and making a performance its very best. In order to win a game, everybody has to take care of their position, right? Whether it's in baseball or hockey. Same thing goes together in theater. If you don't bring your presentation, she can't bring her proper you know what I mean? So there's a camaraderie. Do you guys find like every time you get together, it's kind of like a mini family? I mean, yeah?
100%.
Do you? Yeah. I think that's cool. I think that's a neat place. Now, I know while we're going to be enjoying this, it's actually going to be running and having its opening night on June 14th. It's going to be running through the 16th, and then again on the 21st through the 23rd. Of course, you can go to the Children's Theater website to get the tickets online there if you so desire. I think it's going right. Most of them are purchased online. Is that right, folks?
Yes.
Supporters out there? All right. So you can get it online if you want, and we'll put that link up on our YouTube page as well. But the other thing I wanted to say is, we're going to be able to see it from opening night. So that's how many are counting down the days?
Oh, very much in my head.
So are you into costumes and everything like that? Are you doing the full run-throughs of the performance so far?
We just started our run-throughs this week. No costumes yet, but getting there.
Yeah.
Wearing mini little costumes.
Yeah.
Some yesterday.
Did you? Well, see, that's very exciting. Now all of a sudden it's countdown, right?
Yeah.
So now we get to see it. I bet you it is. The other thing I wanted to ask is, we see it now, and we know the theater's coming on there, and the kids come and join us, and the young adults come and join us in the studio. But how long has this been going on from a rehearsal? I know you came on a little bit late. Let me ask you, Claire. How long has, from the start to finish, because we see it, the finished product, but people don't realize all the background and all of the rehearsals that get put into it, and the costumes and the setups and all the things that go with it. How long have you been working on this production?
Well, I think we've been working on it since April, and every Saturday there's a long, it's 5-hour rehearsal.
Wow.
So we have a lunch, and it's pretty much like a school day. But it's really, it's fun because we get to play games in between, and but it is hard work. Yeah.
How many people are in the cast overall?
Like
113.
A lot.
Is there a lot? Holy cats. Well, you think about it, you have a boarding school, right?
Yes.
So you've got a whole class and different classes that are attending there as well. Well, I want to say to Miss Vera, to Morgan, Mason, Claire, Felicia, thank you guys so much for joining us today. If you had, first of all, we'll let you say really quickly, and I'm going to have the three in the back just lean in, okay? If you want to say hi to anybody real quick, let's start here right with Miss Vera.
I would like to say hi to my grandma and my dad if he's listening, and my brother if they're listening, but hi.
All right, let's go to you. We'll go to you, Miss Felicia, right away.
Hi, Mom. Hi, Dad. I'm back here again.
Oh, they don't know that? Is that what you're saying? All right, we got Mason here.
Hi, Mom. Hi, Grandma.
There you go. Miss Morgan coming in the middle.
Hi, family. Hi, Mackenzie.
There you go. And Miss Claire.
Hi, Mom. Hi, Lila. And hi, Grandma and Grandpa.
There you go. You've done your due diligence. And again, we say thank you to the moms and the supporters out there, moms, dads, and supporters out there. If you don't mind, would you guys help me just kind of close out our interview with doing a little song? Would that be okay? Yeah. All right. So can everybody kind of hone in? You've got this one to yourself, so you're good. Can you guys reach in there and lean in? All right. We'll see if we can get a little bit of an intro here for you. Everybody, if you can, I'm going to give you my headset just so you can hear a little bit. You guys want to put a headset on? You might be able to hear this moving. Yep. Can you hear him?
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to turn it up a little bit. Ready? And you guys can sing in, okay?
Okay.
Can you hear it?
Yeah.
I will be smart enough to answer all the questions that you need to know the answers to before you're grown up. And when I grow up, I will eat sweets every day on the way to work, and I will go to bed late every night. And I will wake up when the sun comes up, and I will watch cartoons until my eyes go square. And I won't care 'cause I'll be all grown up when I grow up. When I grow up, I will be strong enough to carry all the heavy things you have to hold around with you when you're a grown up. And when I grow up, I will be brave enough to fight the creatures that you have to fight beneath the bed each night to be a grown up. And when I grow up, I will have treats every day, and I'll play with things that Mum pretends that mums don't think are fun. My heart will wake up when the sun comes up, and I will spend all day just lying in the sun. And I won't beg 'cause I'll be all grown up when I grow up.
There you go. Holy cats. I got to give some great praise for that. Well, I want to say thank you guys so much for joining us today. I can't put them on the spot for that, but you can tell it's going to be a great concert. Tune in again if you want to find more information. Get your tickets from the Children's Theater of Elgin. Thank you so much. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
All right, we're going to take a quick commercial break. We'll be back with more Radio Shopping Show after these messages.